So again, for this yoga class today, I'll be giving you the focus on moving in and working through our core. So we're going to do a lot of core exercises and core asanas poses. So we'll have some flow there. And then towards the end, you're going to have a little more yin restorative and throughout. So we'll begin in a seated position on our mats and just sitting up nice and tall on your sit bones, nice comfortable position. All right. And I want you to just focus on a little bit of grounding down. And we're also going to warm up our shoulders. So I want you guys to draw your shoulders up towards your ears with a nice big deep breath. And then lower them down and release all that tension in the shoulders. Again, with a nice deep breath, shrug up. And then exhale, lower down those shoulders. Keep that chest open. Maybe sit up a little taller and pull in from your abdomen towards your spine. So you're tightening through the midsection. As you breathe in, lift those shoulders up and roll those shoulders back. Now take a few more shoulder rolls at your own pace. And then we'll take our first twist already. So we're just going to open towards one side. You can place your hand across your knee and the other hand back and just open the chest up towards one side slightly and then back to the middle. Same thing to the other side. Just a twist to the other one, looking over your shoulder and then back to center. And then we'll breathe and lift those shoulders up and down. Draw your chin towards your chest, lower your head, and keep your chest lifted and your shoulders rolled back. Shake your head no to stretch out those neck muscles, and shake your head yes, looking up and down. And then look forward. Send your gaze, soften the gaze or close your eyes and take a nice deep breath through your nose. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep breath, shoulders back. And this time we'll take our twist again. Inhale and exhale, looking back over your shoulder and back to center. Breathe in. Twist towards the other side. Seated twist. And back to center. All right, draw one shoulder, your ear towards your shoulder, just stretching out those side neck muscles, just getting the neck stretched out, and then tilt your head to the other side. Letting those shoulders relax completely, really feeling that stretch through the neck and back to center. And then if you want, a few circles down and around, back and forth. Let's open our palms on our knees and relax your shoulders. We'll reach our arms overhead with our first deep breath. Breathing in through your nose, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, arms to your side. Press those fingers into the mat. Press into your right hand and reach over. Give yourself that side stretch. Inhale, lift and breathe into the center. Press your other hand and exhale to the other side. It's all about the breath. Breathing in, lift the arms overhead, lift up, and exhale, hands out to either side. Press into one and take that side bend. Open up the rib cage. Breathe in, lift to center. Press the fingertips in. And then exhale, reach towards the other side. Back to center. We'll take our fingertips and intertwine the hands. Press your palms outward so you're staring at your knuckles. Straighten your arms, lift up as tall as you can, and breathe in. Exhale over the legs, bring the arms in front, stretch the fingertips and lower your head. Hold this here with the breath for a few breaths here, just holding this pose, feeling calm and centered. Feel your spine stretch. From your fingertips, from your shoulders, out towards the top of your head. Tuck your chin towards your chest, round out your neck. And slowly walking yourself up, you'll round out your back, stacking your spine, bringing your head up completely last. And we'll do that all again. So arms relaxed and open on the tops of your knees. Lift overhead, deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, arms to side. Press into one hand, reach to a side stretch. Inhale, lift to center. Press into the other hand, reach over, side stretch. Extend your fingertips far. Good job. Arms overhead, breathe in. Exhale, arms to sides. Press into your hand, reach to the side lift. And back to center. Press into that hand on your mat. Reach over, draw your elbow in close towards your body and reach overhead with the other hand. Back to center. Pull the arms front. Press your palms outward, straighten your arms and lift up with your breath. Again, we can take that side angled stretch with the fingers intertwined, or you can take one hand down and reach out and lift and back to center. Reach up, inhale, and exhale. Using your core, take that side stretch or place your hand down for extra stretching. Back to center. Let's walk our hands forward again and lower our heads. Press your sit bones down into the ground. Feel your stretch maybe through the hamstrings and the hips or the lower back. Take a few deep breaths, just holding here. Maybe with each breath you melt down a little deeper. And roll yourself up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Your head will come up last. All right, we're bringing ourselves to tabletop. So coming to your hands and knees. On your mat, long waist, you're just going to press into your knees, right underneath your hips. Your hands right underneath your shoulders. Pull in through the belly, flatten your back. And from here, we're just going to draw up for a few cat-cow stretches. So round the chin to chest, round your spine upward, and then press the belly down, lift the head, breathe in, lift the head up, and round out. Cat-cow stretches. Cat to cow. Take a few of these at your own pace, rounding up and releasing. And we're going to draw both toes together and the knees outward slightly. Sink into child's pose. Lower your head over the tops of your legs. Straighten your arms. And let the top of your crown hit the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. Feel that stretch from your shoulders. Now let's lower the elbows down. We'll draw the palms close together. And if you want, you can stretch those tricep muscles out, sending your chest downward. Little extra shoulder stretch. All right, from here, press yourself back up to tabletop. Tabletop position here, nice and easy. All right, from here, we're going to press the toes into the mat so that your able to arc the hips high for your downward dog. Straighten those legs. Draw your heels down. Pedal out the feet right and left. Lower your head. Exhale. Flatten your back. Bring yourself to your table or your plank. So with your plank, you're just coming down with the hips. Your knees can come down as well. And then draw your elbows in close. Come all the way down to the mat. And we'll press into Sphinx. So the elbows come underneath you. The chest lifts and the hips are pressing down. Lower your chin down. Stretch those neck muscles again. Keeping your shoulders back and relaxed for Sphinx. And we just want to move back and forth with the hips, pressing the hips down into the floor. We're going to activate the back and the core in just a moment, but first, back to your tabletop. Press into tabletop, hands and knees. Lift up, cat-cow stretches. At your own pace. Take a few more. And plug the toes in, downward dog. So lifting the hips high, send your heels downward. Pedal out your feet right and left. Lower into your plank or your high push-up on your toes. Locking the elbows close and bring yourself all the way down for chaturanga. Press into Sphinx. Press the elbows and the palms down and lift the chest. From here, we're going to extend the legs up off the mat. Covering those legs, draw your arms out in front and lift up for a little boat. Activate your core and then lower back down to Sphinx. Now we're going to take those palms right underneath us, sink them under your hips, lift your feet high, and hold your chin downward. See if you can press your legs up high for your bow. Little crocodile pose here. It's kind of fun. Squeeze through your glutes and legs, straighten your legs, and then release everything. Bring your hands back by your shoulders. Press up for downward dog. Exhale as you come up. Pedal your feet right, left. And lower into your high push-up plank. And all the way down to the mat. Press into upward dog this time. Just lifting the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale to child's pose. Now from here, we'll just walk our hands over to one side of the mat, keeping your head lower down. Feel that stretch through the arms. Really grounding ourselves down right now. Feeling safe and peaceful, and also stretching through the back and the lower back and the spine. Walk yourself to the other side of your mat. One hand on top of the other, lower your head down. Feel that side stretch through the rib cage. Extend the arms back up to your tabletop. And then press into your downward dog. Exhale, lower the heels. Pedal your feet right, left. Hold here. Good. Lower to your high push-up plank. And all the way down. Lock in, chaturanga, all the way down to your mat. Sphinx. Press the elbows in, lift the chin up. From here, we're going to take a little bow. We're going to grab each foot. So you're going to reach back, grab one foot, reach back, grab the other. Straighten your arms. Press your feet into your hands and lift your chest. And then release when you're ready. Melt down to the floor. And from here, lower your cheek to one side. Just melt into your mat.
Press your hands by your shoulders, lifting up for upward dog. Breathe in, head comes high, straight your arms. Plug in your toes, downward dog. Exhale. Pedal your feet right and left. From here, push up plank. Lower all the way down. Exhale. And draw your cheek to the other side. Stretch the neck muscles out, relax your arms so your palms are upward. And just hang out here for a minute. Soften everything. Draw your hands back down to the mat by your shoulders, and you're just pressing straight back into your child's pose. Exhale down. All right, find that table. Again, we're focusing on the core today. So when you're in your tabletop position, make sure that you are able to pull in through the belly and flatten the back. All right, press one leg back, straight back, lifting it up, flexing your foot back, okay? Give it a nice flex and reach forward with the opposite hand. A little sunbird here. Now for the core, we just take that elbow towards the knee, draw your chin towards your chest, round your neck, and then extend and open. And drew again. Inhale, lift, straighten the leg back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, lift, flex. Exhale. 2 more. Getting a little sweat going. Good job. Back in. Now from here, find that table. We're threading the needle through. So just release one arm, doesn't matter which one. Keep your hips lifted, thread the needle, lower your shoulder and head down. Another nice little twist for you. If you want, you can extend your hand up, straighten it. And then press back into your table. Right into your child's pose. So draw the big toes close together, the knees outward slightly, sink back, child's. Lower your head onto the mat. Press to the table. Table position. Opposite leg will extend back. So just extend that leg back, flex the foot, reach with the opposite arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Couple more, lift. And draw it in, find your balance. One more. Activating your core, you guys. Good job. Leg it down to child's pose. Extend all the way down. Make sure the top of your head is relaxed on your mat. Take a few deep breaths right here. Inhale and exhale. In your child's pose, breathing in and breathing out. Back to your table. We'll thread the needle through. Opposite hand, reaching out and threading the needle. Lower your shoulder and head down, reaching forward. Spin the other arm, front. Hips high. Feel that twist. Hold this pose. Press into your top hand, back into your table. Plug the toes in. Lift up for upward dog. So we're going to your up dog. So lowering down to chaturanga. Lower your body all the way down on the mat. Good. Press into your hands by your shoulders. Inhale, lift. Plug in for downward dog. Exhale. Lower your heels. Pedal your feet right, left. From here, high push-up plank on your toes. We'll hold right here. We're gonna focus on that core work again for a side plank. So for a side plank, readjust your hand right underneath your shoulder. Turn your body, open up and lift. And draw your hand from your shoulder up high. Hold right here, lift up. And back to your high push-up plank. Lower down, exhale all the way down to the mat. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Pedal your feet right and left. And come to your high push-up plank. Turn to the other side for your side plank. Readjust the hand. Lift up. Pull in through the belly. Inhale, lift. Remember to always be breathing. Careful not to hold your breath. And back to your plank. All right, from here, lower down, chaturanga, all the way. Exhale. One more Sphinx. Elbows in, hands forward. Lift your chest. Lower your hips. And all the way down. We're coming to our knees, sitting up. We're gonna take our camel. So we're starting on the knees. You're sitting back on the feet slightly. And we'll start with our hands pressed by our lower back. We're just gonna sit up tall on the knees. Lift the hips forward slightly. Roll your shoulders back, lower your head. Give yourself a small little baby back bend. If you want, you can reach your hands down towards your feet, keeping your hips lifted. Open your chest. And come back forward. Standing nice and tall. Good. Press your feet down. So you're gonna scoot the feet underneath and straighten those legs. So coming to a standing position, walk your hands back towards your toes. Forward fold. As you inhale, I want you to come halfway up. And then exhale, lower back down. Forward fold. Pedal your feet right and left if you need to. I want you to feel a little stretch through the legs, not too much to start. All right, rolling yourself all the way up to your standing position. Head comes up last. You're in your standing Tadasana mountain. So you're just gonna press your feet, 4/4 of your feet down towards the ground. Plug the toes in, plug the arches of your feet in, plug your heels in, relax your shoulders back. Soften your knees, lift up overhead, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, lower down. Press through your feet, roll yourself all the way up. Draw your head up last to your mountain. Lift the arms overhead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, flatten your back, head up. Exhale, lower down. From here, we'll take a little opening twist. So plug your fingertips in front of you. Press into one hand, lift and open to the one side. Hands up, and exhale, lower down. We'll just twist down to the other side, lift up. Inhale, lift. Open your chest. Exhale, lower down. Pressing through the feet. Draw yourself all the way back up to your standing Tadasana. Arms overhead, lift high. Take your side stretch. So we're just reaching over to one side. Exhale. Inhale, lift to center. Breathe in. Exhale to the other side. Side stretch. Draw your hands to meet in the center. Hands to heart. Exhale. Good. Hands by your side. We'll do it all again. Lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Lower your head. Flat back. Breathe in. Press halfway. Exhale, lower down. Roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Draw your head up last. Breathe in, lift. Side stretch, exhale. Inhale, lift to center. Exhale, reach to the other side. This time, breathe in, we'll sink into chair. You're just bending through the knees and sinking your tailbone straight down. Relax your shoulders, press into your heels. Lower down all the way, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, back down, forward fold. Coming up slowly, one vertebra at a time, press through your feet. Let's do it again, lift high, breathe in. Exhale, side stretch, feel your energy moving through your body. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, reach to the other side. Hands to meet in the center. Hands to heart. Tadasana mountain. Lift up, breathe in. Sink into chair. Utkatasana. Hold here, press through your heels. Neutral neck. Lower down towards your toes, straighten the legs. Forward fold. Roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Good. All right, from here, we're just going to take a wider stance. So just standing a little wider now. You want to draw your heels in, outward, and your toes outward. Hands to your hips if you want. We're going to sink into a little squat to start. So you lift your arms overhead, breathe in. Exhale, open to goddess, sink into squat, lift up, breathe in. Forward fold, hands to your hips if you want the first time, nice flat back. Lower all the way down to your feet. And hold here. Lower your belly down and your hips high. Walk to one leg, find a stretch on one side. Walk to the other side. Stretch through the hamstrings. And back to center. Bend through the knees. Roll up slowly all the way up. Press into your feet just like you did before. Wide stance. Breathe in. Exhale, sink into squat. Little goddess. Arms out. Lift up. Now turn your toe. One toe turns, we're going to turn the back heel, and we're bending through one leg. Okay, so this is getting you ready for your warrior two or your hero two. So from here, you keep the chest open to the side, and you just draw your arms out to either side with your shoulders relaxed. And if you need to readjust your feet, make sure your head and your torso is the center of all this. So right in the middle, relax your arms out. And send your gaze right over your arm. Strong and powerful. Hold this pose. I want you to press through your feet. Reversing this hero. We're just going to reach forward slightly. Reach nice and tall. Reverse the hero up. Lifting the arm. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Or hero, so elbow coming forward. We're going to take a little opening of your chest here. Release your arm overhead. Little side angle pose here. Feel that stretch from your fingertips down through your back heel. Create a little space every time you breathe. We're coming down to a low runner stretch. You'll just turn, lift your back heel, sink your fingertips down by either side of your foot. Bend that knee down. Take the knee down, lift the chest. We're going to press those hips forward slightly. Just make sure your knee doesn't trap over your ankle. Holding right here. If you want, you can lift your arms overhead, reach up and lift. Take a nice deep breath. And draw your hands back down by your feet. Plug in through that toe. And we're turning the toes back to your wide stance. Little wide forward fold stretch. Lower your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe in, flatten your back. Exhale, lower back down. Awesome job. Walk to one side, stretch through the legs. and to the other side. Take a breath each time. A little more time to stretch through the legs. Back to center. Walking up, in through the knees. Roll yourself all the way up to your standing. Wide stance. Readjust your feet if you need to. So you're getting ready to sink into your squat. Nice deep breath. Lift your arms overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, open to goddess. Inhale, lift up. Hands to heart center. And we'll turn towards the other side. So you just want to bring the outer foot, bring that toe and the heel outward, opening your hip, bending through the knee, and then press back with the back heel. Hero, reaching out. Reach that palm slightly, reverse warrior right here, reverse hero, reaching up here. This is your hero 2, reverse, stretch. And back down, extending the arms out. All right, draw that elbow right to the top of your thigh. Reach the arm overhead, lift up, straight out. Rolling down to your lower runner stretch, lift the back heel, press into the top foot. Lower the knee. On the back leg, lift the head high. Press your hips down. If you want, reach the arms up. And back down, draw your hands by your feet. Straighten that leg. Now from here, just press into your down dog one more time. So stepping back to plank, lift the heels down and press through your hands. Pedal the feet right and left. Bend through your knees, walk yourself up towards your hands. Little narrow forward fold here, just give yourself a stretch. Inhale, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time. Draw your head up last. All right, so we get to have a little fun. We're gonna do some balancing now, okay? So find a focal point on the wall in front of you or on the floor in front of you, a little drishti point, something you can just focus on during your balancing. That way you can just kind of clear your mind, focus on that, and play around with your balance. So we'll press into one foot. We'll draw the other foot up. Just want to practice lifting the heel, maybe working the ankle a little bit, right and left. And lifting that foot up, give it a nice flex so that your knee's right out in front. Awesome job. So from here, we'll press into a tree pose. We're just gonna open up the hip, press your foot into the other one. You can place that foot where you feel comfortable on that base leg. Let your hips come forward slightly and relax your hands either out to the side or you can reach up. Relax your shoulders. You can draw your hands to heart center when you're ready. And that foot, we're just gonna place right out to the side. Good. Lift up for your wide stance. Inhale. Exhale into your goddess. Again, down to a little squat. And then right back up. Breathe in. And draw your hands to your heart. Recenter everything and just come back to a little narrow stance. Tadasana, mountain. Reach up, lifting high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower down. Roll up slowly, all the way. Ready to do it again on the other side. So you're just gonna lift the opposite foot up. Work that ankle if you want. Work your foot, maybe work through your toes. Whatever feels tension, just work it out. Kind of soften everything. And release one foot up. Give it a nice big flex in front. Find your balance. Relax your shoulders. All right, open the hip. We're gonna place that foot comfortably on that leg. It can even be right there to start, just so you're practicing the shifting of the weight over on one side. I'm not gonna say anything else, just try it. There you go, girl. Reach up when you're ready. Palms press together to your heart. And release the foot back down. All right, big wide stance. We're sinking to a Malasana squat, so bring your heels in slightly and your toes out. You're just drawing that tailbone down. You're going to squat down towards the mat, okay? You can draw your hands by your elbows, by your knees. Open your chest, sink down into a nice little squat. You can rock back and forth if you feel comfortable. If not, you can stay right here. That works too. Just practicing sending your tailbone straight down to the floor and keeping your chest up. Really pressing through your toes and your feet. All right, let your fingertips come down and roll up with the hips. Press the heels back. Nice wide stretch, forward fold. And walk and heel toe your feet back in together for a more narrow forward fold here. Soften your knees, lower your chin. Roll up one vertebra at a time, draw your head up last. Awesome, all right, one more balance. So the knees close together. As you stand, you're just gonna bring one foot into your hand. Okay, straighten the arm. The opposite arm comes up by your ear. You can stay here, or if you'd like, coming forward, reaching forward, press that foot into your hand. Then start to lift your chest. King dancer pose. And release that foot back down. Pedal out your feet, shake out your feet. Let's take a little IT band stretch. Wrap that same foot on top. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, lift, energetic. Exhale, lower down, over the legs. Really getting a nice stretch through the hamstrings. Still balancing. Roll up. And release. All right, so soften your knees, press it to one side. Release that other foot, keep the knees close together. Find your balance. When you're ready, reach up. Exhale, reach forward. Lift your chest. And release down when you're ready. Pedal out your feet, shake them out. Wrap that same foot right over top. Lift up, breathe in. Exhale, lower down, forward fold. A little deeper with your exhalation. Find that balance. And bring the feet out, roll yourself up slowly, one vertebra at a time. One more big energetic stretch, lift up overhead, inhale, hands to heart, exhale. All right, we're coming down to our mats again, so bring yourself down to your mat. Seated position on the mat, feet out in front. Flex those feet, sit up nice and tall on your sit bones. All right, little staff pose here. So press the hands by your hips and flex your toes back towards yourself. Inhale, lift nice and high, deep breath. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Melt down each breath. Hold this here just for a minute. Roll yourself back up. I just want you to stack your vertebrae up, draw your head high. All right, from here, we're going back to our side plank. So side plank again, just like we did before. So we're gonna bring one foot on top, lift up, press into one hand, activate your core again, lift the hips up, reach nice and high. Lifting up. Now from here, give yourself a little core stretch, reach back, little oblique twist, lift up, and reach forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl in. 2 more, lift high. 1 more. Hold here, and draw back down. All right, place one knee up. We're gonna press into that foot. Lift yourself nice and high. We're gonna lift up, draw your hips high, reach back. Hold this pose. Squeeze through the legs. Exhale, lower back down. Nice job. All right, side plank on the other side. Coming over, stacking the feet. Hands right underneath. Lift high, side plank. Breathe in. As you exhale, oblique twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, oblique twist. Breathe in. Nice energetic core work. Get you going. One more time. Breathe in, lift. And lower down. Good job. Top leg up. Extend that bottom leg. Press into that hand. Lift yourself nice and high. Reach back. Lift your hips. Press into your feet. Feel that stretch. Exhale, lower down. Awesome job. All right, lie back. Let your back become flat on the mat. You'll draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice stretch here. Maybe take some knee circles. Just massaging your back. All right, press your feet down. We're gonna take our first bridge. The first bridge is smaller, but we'll press those heels towards our butt. Press your hips high and into your shoulders. Just sort of press up slightly, chin toward your chest. Relax your arms and press your arms into the mat underneath you. And then breathe in. Breathe out, lower down, one vertebra at a time. Great job. All right, from here, extend your legs straight up. Flex your feet. Hold right here. Press your back flat on the mat. All right, give yourself a little rock. We're gonna bend through the knees. We're gonna come up into our little boat. We're just coming into a nice boat where we're up on our sit bones. We're using our core. We're extending those legs up and reaching the arms out. Find that core balance, your focus for today's class. You can keep your knees slightly bent if you need to. Hold here. Awesome job. Bring yourself up. Press those feet into the mat. Sit tall. All right, a seated stretch. Another twist. All right, so just one knee on top. You're just going to wrap one arm across and send one arm back. Looking behind. Hold this pose just for a few breaths. Notice your breath and how it feels. You can wrap back to center, unwrap your feet so that the other knee's on top, the other foot is flat. And just hug that knee in close as you can towards yourself, sitting up tall. Wrap one arm, open up, and press back. Any tension you feel here, just breathe into that tension, kind of soften this seated twist. Kind of melt into this twist. And wrap back to center. Unwrap those feet. Find your boat pose again. So you just want to sink back, lower, and lift the feet. Straighten the legs, reaching up and out. Nice big stretch. You can keep the knees slightly soft if you like. Really activate your core. All right, lower your feet. Lower your back down towards the mat. Knees in close. Give yourself that big knee squeeze here. Maybe rock back and forth, massage your back a little bit. Second bridge, we'll press those feet back down, knees come apart. Lift your hips up, press into your shoulders here, and just press into your hands down towards the mat. Lower down one vertebrae at a time. Lower back last. Good job. So we'll do a supported back pose. You're just gonna draw the hips up, press the feet up, and support your hands underneath you. So you're just gonna pressure your legs straight up. Chin towards your chest. If you want, you can plow back, just draw your toes back behind you to the floor. When you're ready, if you're in your shoulder stand, lower down, draw your knees down first, and then draw back down one vertebrae at a time. Lower your feet all the way down. So you're gonna relaxed pose next. Good job. All right, feet coming close. Third bridge. This time, if you want, you can interlock the hands underneath. Press through your shoulders. Chin towards your chest. Keep your breath. When you're ready, release your hands. Slowly draw your spine down one vertebrae at a time. You want it to feel as if you're melting into the mat. All right, relax your feet. All right, so you're gonna just place your hands on one hand on your heart, one on your belly. You're feeling the energy moving through your body now, and I want you to just soften your gaze, close your eyes, and find your peaceful place again. Kind of where we started. So as you lie back, I want you to start to feel the muscles that you worked hard today, relaxing completely, just kind of melting into the floor. If you need to, you can take a blanket or a bolster and you can place it underneath your neck, or you can place it underneath your knees, and that's just going to give you a little extra back support for your legs and for your back. Open your chest. As you breathe in, you'll feel the chest rise and fall. You'll you'll feel all that energy circulating out through your body with each breath. Just take a moment for yourself in the silence.
Here we go. Yeah.
Completely relaxing your feet, your ankles, softening your knees, releasing some tension through your hips with your breath. Feel your belly soft. Feel your fingertips, wrists, elbows, and shoulders completely relaxed. Feel your neck and your throat relax, maybe swallow a few times. Relax the jaw, the tongue, the cheek, and your eyes, either closed or soft. Feel the energy radiating out through your top of your crown. Just letting any thoughts that come through your body, any thoughts that come through your mind, just acknowledging those thoughts and then letting them go completely. Bring your arms over your head. Just extend the arms overhead with a nice deep breath. A full body stretch here, breathing in and exhaling out. Again, stretch the arms overhead. Full body stretch and exhale. Soften your arms. So you can draw your knees inward and turn, stack those hips up, find your small little fetal position, rest your head on your arms, close your eyes completely, and just be in the moment. Your little cat nap, if you want to. Just taking a little moment for yourself here. And when you're ready, you can come to your seated position. Draw your head up slow. Take your time. You can draw your hands to your heart center or to your knees. You can bow your head. It was an honor to lead you through your practice today. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste. Awesome job. Okay. Thank you, girl. How'd you do?
Thank you. Didn't want to get up.